Before he was the Worl Boss, before his name was a global dancehall password, Adidja Azim Palmer was just a wiry youth with a storm in his mind and rhymes in his bloodstream. Born in 1976 in Waterford, Portmore, Jamaica, Kartel began forging verses with the intensity of a man who knew he was racing time. From that urgency came one of the most relentless catalogues in Caribbean music, over 1,000 songs, dozens of albums, and an indelible imprint on culture. Today, we take you through every key era, hit song, and iconic album, from the streets of Waterford to First Week Out. Let's journey through Kartel's sonic universe, era by era, beat by beat. The Underground Forge, 1999 to 2002. Vybz. Kartel's earliest work wasn't polished. It was volcanic. He cut his teeth with the group Vybz Kartel, yes, spelled differently, later going solo and rebranding with a K. His early singles, like Guns Like Mine, Girls Like Mine, and Gal Clown, were raw but riveting. These weren't radio songs. They were street sermons delivered on sound systems like Stone Love, Meritone, and Metro Media. But it was his 2003 collaboration with Bounty Killer, Gal Clown, that propelled him into the dancehall mainstream. By now, Kartel's fierce lyrics and calculated controversy were drawing attention from both the streets and the charts. Portmore Empire and Prolific Madness, 2003 to 2009. This era was nuclear. Between 2003 and 2009, Kartel unleashed a barrage of hits that would define dancehall for a generation. He dropped his debut album, Up to the Time, 2003, featuring staples like Tech Buddy Gal, Tech, and Picture This. His lyrical dexterity was evident, but it was his flair for storytelling and controversy that made him magnetic. Then came the creation of the Portmore Empire, a movement, a crew, and a philosophy. With protégés like Popcan, Gaza Slim, Vanessa Bling, and Tommy Lee Sparta, Kartel transformed dancehall into a Gaza state of mind. Between 2006 and 2009, he dropped More Up 2D Time and The Teacher's Back. But it wasn't just albums. It was singles that ran the streets. Emergency, Real Bad Man, Wine Pon Me, Bicycle, and Sweet to the Belly. Each week, he seemed to drop another hit. His clashes with Mavado during this period, especially on rhythms like Red Bull and Guinness and 60s rhythm, fueled one of dancehall's most iconic rivalries, Gaza versus Gully. The Anthem era, 2010 to 2011. If dancehall had a dictionary, Clark's would have its own entry. Kartel's 2010 hit Clark's, featuring Popcorn and Gaza Slim, wasn't just a song, it was a phenomenon. Suddenly, sales of Clark's shoes skyrocketed across Jamaica. The Worl Boss had turned brand influencer. He followed it up with cultural bangers. Cake Soap, not without controversy, Dancehall Hero, Summertime, a sun-drenched anthem that still rules beach parties, Freaky Gal Part 3, and Coloring Book. Then came the 2010 album Pondi Gaza 2.0, a blend of sensual, spiritual, and streetwise tunes that cemented Kartel's status as Jamaica's most dynamic DJ. Incarcerated, Not Silenced, 2011 to 2024. In September 2011, everything changed. Kartel was arrested and later convicted for murder, receiving a life sentence in 2014. Most artists would have vanished under such pressure. Not Kartel. Instead, he evolved into the most productive imprisoned musician in modern music history. From behind bars, he released a barrage of albums. Kingston's Story, 2011. With Diplo, this album was genre-defying, introspective, and international. Viking, Vybz is King, 2015, a defiant, thunderous release featuring Unstoppable, Gone Get Better, and Dancehall. Exiled Pharaoh, 2018, an aggressive declaration of dominance. To Tanesha, 2020, a raw, personal love letter to his longtime partner with standout tracks like Then You and Me, Delusional, and Fell Apart. Of Dons and Divas, 2020, a dual-sided concept album with features from Spice, Sika Rhymes, and Lisa Hyper. Born Fides, 2021, a statement of birthright and legacy. Meanwhile, singles like Fever, Thank You Jah, Real Youth, Yummy Bolo, and Any Weather kept his voice on radio, playlists, and dance floors from Kingston to Nairobi to London. And though his physical body was behind bars, his mind remained free. Writing, recording, innovating. Release and Renaissance, 2024, to present. After 13 years behind bars, Vybz Kartel was officially released on July 31st, 2024, following a Court of Appeal ruling. Fans across the globe erupted. The Worl Boss was back, and he wasted no time. Mixtape, first week out, August 2024. This was Raw Hunger. The mixtape featured Run Road Again, Cell Block Survivor, and Voice Note Freestyle, a direct reflection of prison pain, industry shade, and unstoppable resilience. Album, Party With Me, EP, December 2024. Nominated for a Grammy, this EP was smooth, sexy, and celebratory. Tracks like Private Jet Party, Wasted in Love, and Gaza Girls Reloaded showed Kartel embracing both freedom and finesse. Comeback concerts. His Kingston National Stadium show in January 2025 pulled over 30,000 fans, featuring surprise appearances from Bounty Killer, Spice, and even rival-turned-friend Mavado. Kartel stood triumphant, his mic held high, screaming, "Me still de ya." Vybz Kartel has several shows and festival appearances scheduled for 2025, including events in the UK, Europe, and the US. Some confirmed dates include Summer Jam in Cologne, Germany, Wireless Festival in London, and Freedom Street Europe in Malta. He is also part of the Reggae Fest in Baltimore and Atlanta. Vybz Kartel's estimated net worth in 2025 is around $5 million US. This figure is based on his continued music royalties, entrepreneurial ventures, and brand endorsements, even while incarcerated. The legacy and the lyrics. What makes Vybz Kartel's discography so captivating isn't just the number of songs, it's the range of emotion, sound, and story he conveys. From raunchy bedroom anthems like Romping Shop, with Spice, to soul-piercing ballads like Fell Apart, to revolutionary tracks like Poor People Land, Kartel's catalogue is a time capsule of 21st century Jamaica. Its beauty, its struggle, and its rhythm. He influenced artists like Popcan, Masika, Yashi, Skeng, and global stars, including Drake, Rihanna, and Burna Boy. And his albums, while many, serve more like chapters in a book of survival. Vybz Kartel's songs are more than just music. They're mirrors, messages, and movements. From Up to D Time to Born for This, from Clarks to Party With Me, he's created a discography that dances on both the edge of brilliance and controversy. His is a story of rebellion, rhythm, and redemption. And as long as there's a dance hall, as long as the beat keeps knocking, Vybz Kartel's voice will echo. Worl Boss forever. What are your Vybz Kartel favorite songs? Share your opinion. Please subscribe for more legendary stories.